In this video, we'll explore life in Makoko. Before we begin, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Let's get started. Makoko, often described as the Venice of Africa, is a sprawling and densely populated informal settlement in Lagos, Nigeria, that exists in stark contrast to the city's bustling urban environment. This unique community, with houses built on stilts over the Lagos Lagoon, faces numerous shocking and harsh realities that underscore the challenges of urban poverty, government neglect, and environmental degradation. One of the most striking aspects of Makoko is its sheer size and density. Although exact population figures are difficult to ascertain due to its informal nature, estimates suggest that over 100,000 people live in Makoko, crammed into a relatively small area. The community is divided into two parts, one on land and the other on water. The water-based part is particularly fascinating and shocking, with houses precariously perched on stilts made from wooden planks and scrap materials. This architecture creates a labyrinthine network of narrow waterways, navigable only by canoe, which serves as the primary mode of transportation. Makoko offers a diverse range of cuisines, including traditional Nigerian dishes like jollof rice, suya, and egusi soup, as well as fresh seafood and local street food. Living conditions in Makoko are incredibly harsh. Basic amenities such as clean water, sanitation, and electricity are almost non-existent. Most residents rely on contaminated water sources from the lagoon for drinking, cooking, and washing, leading to a high prevalence of waterborne diseases such as cholera and dysentery. The lack of proper sanitation facilities means that human waste is often disposed of directly into the water, exacerbating the health risks. Open defecation is common, and the smell of sewage is a constant presence, adding to the already dire living conditions. The level of poverty in Makoko is staggering. Many residents live on less than $1 a day, and economic opportunities are limited. The primary sources of income are fishing, sawmilling, and informal trading. The fishing industry, central to Makoko's economy, faces severe challenges due to pollution and overfishing, threatening the livelihoods of many families. Additionally, the sawmilling industry, which processes wood brought in from the mainland, operates under hazardous conditions with little regard for worker safety. This economic instability makes it difficult for residents to break out of the cycle of poverty. Another shocking aspect of Makoko is the high rate of illiteracy and the severe lack of educational opportunities. Many children in Makoko do not attend school due to financial constraints and the scarcity of educational facilities. The few schools that exist are overcrowded and under-resourced, with poorly trained teachers and inadequate learning materials. The Makoko Floating School, an innovative project designed to provide a stable learning environment, offered a glimmer of hope but was short-lived. The structure collapsed due to heavy rains, underscoring the challenges of implementing sustainable solutions in such a precarious environment. Healthcare in Makoko is grossly inadequate. With no formal medical facilities, residents rely on traditional medicine and local healers for treatment. This lack of access to modern healthcare makes the community vulnerable to diseases and health crises. Outbreaks of malaria, cholera, and other infectious diseases are common, and maternal and child mortality rates are alarmingly high. Sporadic health outreach programs by NGOs provide some relief, but these efforts are insufficient to meet the needs of the entire community. The absence of consistent healthcare services leaves many health issues untreated, further entrenching the community in poverty and suffering. Makoko's environmental conditions are also alarming. The Lagos Lagoon, once a vital resource for fishing and transportation, is now heavily polluted. Industrial waste, sewage, and household garbage are dumped into the water, creating a toxic environment. This pollution not only affects the health of the residents, but also jeopardizes the fishing industry, which is the backbone of the local economy. The sight of children swimming and playing in the polluted water, unaware of the health risks, is a stark reminder of the community's plight. The threat of eviction looms large over Makoko. The Lagos state government has repeatedly targeted the community for demolition, citing reasons such as environmental degradation and the need for urban development. In 2012, parts of Makoko were demolished, rendering many residents homeless overnight. The demolition was met with protests and international condemnation, but the threat remains ever present. The government's vision for a modern, cosmopolitan Lagos often overlooks the needs and rights of its poorest residents. This constant uncertainty about their homes and future adds to the already immense stress faced by the people of Makoko. Social challenges in Makoko are equally daunting. The community is a melting pot of various ethnic groups, including the Igbo, Yoruba, and Ijaw people, each bringing their own cultural practices and traditions. While this diversity can be a source of strength, it also leads to social tensions and conflicts. Limited resources and the struggle for survival can exacerbate these tensions, leading to occasional outbreaks of violence. Additionally, issues such as crime, drug abuse, and domestic violence are prevalent, further complicating the social fabric of the community. Despite these shocking realities, the resilience and ingenuity of Makoko's residents are remarkable. They have developed intricate social networks and informal systems of governance that help maintain some semblance of order. Community leaders play a crucial role in mediating conflicts and advocating for the residents' needs. Informal markets thrive, providing essential goods and services. The people of Makoko have shown incredible resourcefulness in adapting to their challenging environment, building homes and livelihoods in one of the most inhospitable settings imaginable. Cultural life in Makoko is vibrant and diverse. Despite the hardships, residents maintain rich cultural traditions and practices. Music, dance, and festivals are integral to community life, providing not only entertainment but also a sense of identity and cohesion. Traditional ceremonies and religious practices, whether Christian, Muslim, or indigenous, are observed with great fervor. This cultural vitality is a testament to the strength and resilience of the community, offering a counter-narrative to the often bleak portrayal of life in Makoko. The international attention that Makoko has received has sparked various initiatives aimed at improving living conditions. NGOs, architects, and social activists have proposed and implemented projects focusing on areas such as housing, education, and sanitation. The Makoko Floating School, despite its eventual collapse, inspired a global conversation about sustainable architecture and community-driven development. Other projects, such as the provision of solar power and clean water solutions, have also been attempted. However, the success of these initiatives is often limited by the challenging environment and lack of government support. The story of Makoko is one of stark contrasts. It is a place where extreme poverty and hardship coexist with resilience and ingenuity. The community's unique setting on the water, while visually striking, underscores the precariousness of life in an informal settlement. The lack of basic services, the threat of eviction, and the environmental degradation paint a grim picture of urban poverty. Yet, the vibrant cultural life and strong community spirit offer a glimmer of hope. The future of Makoko is uncertain. As Lagos continues to expand and develop, the pressure on informal settlements like Makoko is likely to increase. The government's ambitious plans for urban renewal often do not include provisions for the existing residents, leaving them vulnerable to displacement. Advocacy and international attention can help bring about change, but sustainable solutions must involve the participation and empowerment of the community itself. The residents of Makoko have demonstrated remarkable resilience, and any efforts to improve their living conditions must build on this strength.